Hi, I'm Timothy O'Day,
And I'm Haley O'Day.
and we want to help you start a new series with your kids where we go through the timeline of the Bible. Why don't you share what a timeline is?
A timeline is a tool that we give our kids so they can understand the order of what happens in the Bible and how it builds on itself.
Yeah, and so we want to begin at the very beginning. And what our goal is to do is to understand the whole story of the Bible so that when we look at each part of the Bible, we can understand each part better, which then in turn will help us understand the whole again. And so as you teach your kids these things, we have hand motions to go along with each event so that they can actually participate in what we're doing. So today we're going to talk about creation.
So the first one for creation is really easy. We're going to lift our hands up to make a world. So all they will say is creation. And it's really good, especially if you have little kids, to make it more fun by the way you use your voice and inflection. So make them stand up and yell creation as they make the world over their head.
Yeah, and as we talk about creation, we also want to have some verses that we have along with this. So we like to use Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then another good verse to have alongside with that is Hebrews 11:3, which says, that the universe was created by the word of God, so that what is seen was not made out of things that are visible. And as we teach our kids, we want them to take away at least these three major things. One, that God always has been and always will be. Because when we say our first verse, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, we're saying that there was a beginning. But guess who was there before the beginning? God was there. Before anything else existed, God existed. And a fun thing you can do with your kids is pull out a picture from when you were a baby. And you can have them look at that picture and then look at you, and you can talk about how different you are and how you've changed over the years. And then we can go back and we can speak of God and say, God's different than us though. He's never changed. He's always been and always will be. And when we remember that, and then when we read the rest of Genesis chapter 1, we're not shocked when we see God says after everything he's created that it was very good. And the reason it was very good is because everything in creation at that point had perfect fellowship with God. So teach your kids creation, and then next week we'll cover the fall.